Shall we start? Let's start. Let's start. Well, Barb's here. Now we can start. Let's start. 1, 2, 3. That's the new song. So welcome to Tazzy Reads Stuff. I hope you enjoyed the new song because I won't remember how it goes ever again. I hope you have a really good day. I hope it was you wore sunscreen. I did. I wore sunscreen. See, I don't have anything much on my face. We did lots of work outside. Miss Christie's here. Say hi, Miss Christie.
So you're not actually going to sing your song?
Nope, that was the song. Today I feel like that's the song.
You didn't give me any break to...
I'm a child. Don't put my gross spit on me. Miss Christie's here. She's painting me. Oh, but this part pink and that part white. You can just start it right from there. Just start it right from there. Hello, Facebook friends. Hello, Facebook friends. Hello, I'm feeling really to start the show. Here we go. Is that better?
No.
Okay.
We'll figure something out,
guess. Justin is saying, hi, Miss Christie. I just said to, Justin, I'm glad that you mentioned that. I was just saying to a wee beast when I went and picked him up, that I bet you Justin was, I was wondering how Justin was doing with the thunderstorm, and you said you're very brave with the thunderstorm. And thank you for playing bingo with us at 2. I was two numbers away from being a winner. Well, I'm always a winner, but winning bingo, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you.
I was not that close.
You had 25 or something.
Pretty much, yeah.
2 numbers away. That was it. Hey, Surrey, how long ago was March 18th, 2020?
It was 1 year and 2 months ago.
Oh, hang on for a sec. Hey, Surrey, how many days ago was March 18th, 2020?
It was 423 days ago.
423 days? That seems like only 422 days ago, Miss Christie. That's it. Watch your toes because I'm going to fix my chair.
Missing 1 day out of it.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know what's going on here, really. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning into Tazzy Reads Stuff, where me, Tazzy, reads stuff. And, yeah. Oh, yeah, I was hoping to win the bingo so we could become a little more, some debt-free and be able to buy that pack of gum I've been saving up for. That's for sure. Kids' books. We could buy a lot of kids' books with that money.
Correct.
Well, we'll be splitting it because we all get the tickets together. We'd be splitting it, but it'd be great. Yes. There you go. So today is day 423. We're going to write down 423, and it's going to be book 847 and 848. Unless I talk too much, then it'll only be 847. What a great day today. Beautiful day. What did we do, Miss Christie?
We worked on the front flower beds.
Yeah, we built a front flower bed out of giant beams. These beams they're 8 by 8, so like
ish.
They're rough hewn, so
rustic.
Yeah, that's it, rustic. Yasminka is there, and there. So here's what we did today too. We had Yasminka, and I had a social distance on her property to our property, sort of in the driveway. We had a little chat, and we blew bubbles.
That's a good thing to do.
It was little bubbles, yeah. Ms. Yasminka. So Yazzie brought a little chair out for her to sit on. I said, "Oh, is that for me?" And she looked at me like, "Yeah, no." The same reason a hippopotamus doesn't sit on a Hot Wheels car.
She's got a very deep voice.
Yeah, she's like, "Yeah, that's not for you, Tazzy." I'm really bang on impression of her too, by the way. This Yasminka, does this sound like you? Yeah, Tazzy. So she went and she comes over and she's carrying an adult-sized chair, and I sat there and she sat there, and then my St. Christopher medal's out. Hello, go back here. And and then Barb came up. That's her mom, and she went and got another chair. So we were sort of sitting here and here and here, and Yasmin goes like, "Tazzy, I just wanted to say hi to you," or something like that. Sound like when you go, "No puppies, Tazzy. I'll get you, Gadget." Should we read some books? Let's read some books. Oh, and then so then what else? She says no. It doesn't sound like you. Does this sound like you? Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. That sounds like her.
A little bit.
And then she climbs the fence and her little head pops up. Daddy! And it makes my heart go bagunk, 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 like that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She's lovely. Yes. Lovely neighbor. We have great neighbors. So then Wee Beast went fishing today. Yes. Didn't catch anything. And then I got I think as soon as I said to you, I think I might have to go rescue Wee Beast in a little bit. He phones, he goes, Dad, can you pick me up in a little bit? And then it started raining hard. Oh my gosh, it was raining hard. And
we need rain.
No, we do need rain. It's already done. It's not raining anymore. So
yeah.
I hope it rains all night. I hope it rains all night. We need lots and lots of rain.
Yeah. It's
very, very dry. Our backyard is like hard.
Expecting tumbleweeds soon.
Yeah. Let's read a book. Shall we read a book? Because it's called Tazzy Reads Stuff, not Tazzy Talks to Miss Christie. So if you could stop talking, I could read a book. This is called Amik Loves School, and what we'll do is, I think what we're going to do is, I was going to read these books as soon as I learn the proper pronunciation, and then we'll record them and give them to the school to read. That's it. If you would like me to come and read to your school, please ask your teacher to reach out to me at BigDaddyTazz with 2 Zs.com. My email address is there, and they can get a hold of me, and I will come and read to your school. How's that?
Well, basically,
or if you would like me to do a comedy show for your work, BigDaddyTazz with 2 Zs.com, and you can reach me there, and I will do a little show for your work. It doesn't really matter if you have a budget. If you need a laugh, I'll do it. You were going to say something, Miss Christie?
I was going to say, it's not that you'll go to their school.
Oh, no, I will. Well, I'm going to come to your school over the computer. That's it. I'll be like Max Headroom. Here we go. Amik Loves School, and this is another story by Katherena Vermette, and Yasminka says she really likes you. Well, I kind of really like you too, because you're a nice girl and stuff, and you make me smile, and you're, yeah, I like you, nice girl. You're an awesome kiddo. That's what I'm saying. That's me being silly, but yeah, that's it. Mm-hmm. Miss Christie doesn't like me.
I like you.
You like me?
Yeah.
That's because I'm a nice girl. I'm nice. Irene Kuziw. That's what it is right there. If you want to read that, there, that's their names. Whoop, and it'll go. Oh, didn't go blurry. There we go. Boo da bee da boo doo. Amik Loves School, and that's the whole book. So I thought it was going to be longer. There you go. Well, tune in tomorrow. No, not in tomorrow. I'm not reading tomorrow because it's Sunday. He loves getting clean clothes in the morning. He loves walking to school with his brother. And he loves sharpening his pencils at the big sharpener on the wall. He's learning to write big, long words. Like onomatopoeia.
I think every kid loves sharpening their pencils on that big sharpener on the wall.
Yep.
It's fascinating.
It is. It goes like this, though, right? If you're sharpening your pencil too much. Let's see which one doesn't have a pointy end. This one. You're like, right? Like that.
Well, your electric one does that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You have a little bit
sharpening
more control
his pencils.
over the one on the wall.
Yeah.
It's a hand crank.
When he grows up, Amik wants to be a doctor, or a veterinarian, or an astronaut, or a paleontologist. They study dinosaurs.
It's good stuff, all of those
Isn't that
things.
what your doctor's called? Isn't your doctor a paleontologist?
Tazzy.
That's a joke that made fun that Miss Christie is really old. Oh. No, read this. This is comfortable. Amik tells his Mushum, I like school very much. I like math and painting and gym and my teacher, Mr. B. Oh, that's very good, says Mushum says. I'm glad you like school. Amik asks him, what's your favorite part about school when you were a kid? There you go. You can have the pillow back. Mrs. Christie, when Miss Christie went to school, right? The ground wasn't quite solid yet because it was still lava and stuff. Oh, that one. That's another joke that makes it fun that she's very old. Mushum looks very serious. I like reading and math, and I like praying with my friends outside. What about your teacher? Amik asks him. Mushum sighs. I didn't like my teacher very much, my boy. I went to a residential school, and things were different there. Things were very different at a residential school. What's a residential school? Amik asks. Residential schools were big schools in faraway places. I had to leave my family, and I really missed them. I miss speaking my language and smudging every morning. That sounds sad, Amik says to him. Mushum nods. Then Amik had an idea. How about you come to my school? The next morning, Mushum walks to school with Amik and his brother. See, Mushum? My school is just down the street, Mushum, and Mushum smiles. Amik shows him his work on the bulletin board. See, Mushum? They're learning our language. Mushum talks very proud Mushum looks very proud. Then Amik introduces him to his teacher. See, Mushum, he says after, Mr. B is nice. And Mushum has tears in his eyes. All
that's
the names.
cool. It's got the different names.
Yeah, the names of that's what he was saying, that they're learning their own language again, right?
Yeah.
It's important to learn your language, to keep your heritage alive, to learn your traditions, and learn your culture and things like that, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no, Mushum, don't cry, Amik says. It's okay, he tells him. I'm happy. Amik smiles too. Together they sit with everybody and smudge to welcome the new day. Smudging is like burning of the grass, is it? Sweet grass, right? I think that's what they use to smudge. There's different smudging techniques, I think, right? We had our house. Oh, there you go, Mushum, which I'm assuming is like grandpa. I'm thinking, right? Maybe, or grandpa or dad, maybe.
Although it's hard to say because the residential schools were right into the 90s.
I think the last residential school was 1998 or something like that. I don't remember.
I don't remember the exact date, but it was definitely into the 90s.
But he doesn't look. I'll have to find out what Moose. Let's look. Let's see what this is, because I'm curious now. Mushum. It's the Cree word for. Well, I don't think it means roundhouse. I think I might have looked up the wrong. Oh no, that's right. I should probably. Maybe I'll try Mushum meaning. See, I love learning. Grandfather, which is a word in Anishinaabe for grandfather. So that's it. So there you go. We learned Mushum. We used to call I think it's Cree, and if I'm not correct, please don't get mad at me. Just correct me. That'll be great. But when I was in the TV show Mixed Blessings, Wilma, who played Kukum, Grandma, right? So that's her. She was grandma to everybody. She was hilarious. And she taught me that joke. She goes, do you know why you can't eat chicken fingers with these two fingers? I said, why? She goes, because they're mine.
That's pretty funny.
It's very funny. Let's reach over and pick a book.
You've read all of those ones, probably.
Have I read this one? In the Dark? Did we read In the Dark?
I don't remember.
I don't think we read In the Dark. Justin will let us know.
I don't remember the stickers. Are they scratch and sniff?
They are.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh, they still smell like stuff. This one smells like old book. And this one smells like my fingernail. They still smell.
They don't smell like what they're supposed to smell
Well,
like.
this one.
They do
Oh yeah, this
smell
one
like
smells like.
something.
This one smells like. This one smells like strawberry.
You think so?
Berenstain Bears. Here we go. Let's read this. What's that? What's going on? Miss Christie, can you stop? Oh, what's going on? Miss Christie, stop hitting me with the book. Oh, it's my hand. Never mind. Jim Newford says, "I love Berenstain Bears." Well, here we go. This one's for Jimmy then. Can I call you Jimmy? Because I just did. Can I call you Jimmy? Yes. Hello, is Jimmy there, please? That's Jimmy. Jimmy, Cocoa Puff. I haven't had any sugar yet. Being afraid of the dark doesn't happen to you. Oh, here it is. Sorry, this is Berenstein's Bear in the Dark, and then it said, being afraid of the dark doesn't just happen to you. It happens sometimes to little bears, too. I hope this is... Oh, look at that! Scooby-Doo stickers on the inside.
Those are awesome. They're puffy stickers, too.
Yoink, Scoob! Yoink, Scoob!
This is the best book ever.
Sanctuary, Raggy. You can call me Jimmy. Well, Jimmy? Jimmy's watching. Oh, this is a long book. Well, yes, you might be staying up later. Brother Bear, Sister says impatiently, are you going to take all day to pick out your books? Sister and brother were at the Bear Country Library. Sister had already chosen her books and was waiting at the checkout desk. Hold your horses, said brother. I'm looking for a good mystery. Sister usually took out the storybooks and books about nature and sometimes books of poems. Brother liked those too, but lately he'd become interested in mysteries, especially spooky mysteries, like how old is Miss Christie? Oh, there's a reason that... I didn't even get to the joke yet. That's the reason that we call her Mummy, because she's like, ugh. ABK, ABK.
Oh,
you squished my head.
Oh! Who's talking?
It's me, Tazz. Maybe you're so old you don't recognize me. It's me, Tazz. Whoops. That one went the wrong way. Okay. It's all just teasing because we don't want to. We tease Miss Christie because she's old. Hey, she's actually quite a bit younger than me, she says. Hey, this book looks good, he said. Finally. Okay, let's check it out. Said little sister, looking at the cover. It's called The Case of the Crying Cave. It looks scary to me. That sounds like there was a, wasn't there a Crying Cave Hardy Boy book or something like that? I can't remember.
Probably.
I used to like the Three Investigators series when I was a kid. And you liked Little House on the Prairie.
I did.
Yeah, because you
I liked a lot of books when I was a kid, though.
Yeah, that's right. Like, what was the one that Gutenberg made for you the first time? I'm going to get a headache from getting hit with a pillow. Oops. I think I missed it. Well, I'll just keep reading now. It's a bit. There we go. Say, this is really good, brother said later. That evening when the Bear family had settled down for some reading. Would you like me to read it to you? He asked Sister. Sister was looking at a storybook about 3 kittens who were arguing about which was the prettiest. And it was a little boring. It was a catastrophic book. Or are you scared? Teased brother. Of course not, said Sister, and she left her book on the floor and climbed to the bench beside him. The mystery began quietly. It told of some Bear Scouts who were on overnight campout. What are you trying to do?
Trying to get the book in the middle of the...
You're just like moving my hand. This isn't working.
Well, you let go of the book. I'm like, what? Why isn't it moving?
Johnny Youngberg saying, use a frying pan instead of a pillow.
Might be a good option at this point.
Blang. Johnny Youngberg is a very funny comedian and also a great, great, great artist. He drew my Seven Little Fishies book, and he drew the other book that we have, Bartholomew the Barkless Beagle. And we'll be doing another project together right away. I will send you the pictures that I want, Johnny, if you don't mind. Johnny's awesome. Johnny Awesome. That's the name of my company, Johnny Awesome. Did you just try not to sneeze?
Yawn.
Yawn, because you went like this. I turned around, Miss Christie's like... Thank goodness,
Not exactly.
No? Or was it more like this?
No.
I see what I want to see.
Yes.
When the scouts discovered a dark, secret cave, Brother Smithster began to get a little exciting, and then the cave began to cry and moan and wail, and it was anything but quiet. "Ooh," cried the deep, mysterious cave. Red Brother, with the expression, "Ooh." "Stop," said Sister, putting her fingers in her ears. "That's enough," and she went to her bed, back to her storybook. Scaredy bear, teased Brother. "Well, it's quite enough of that," added Papa Bear, looking up from his paper. Hope he was reading a paper. Johnny Youngberg. At the cubs' bedtime, Papa and Mama said goodnight, turned off the light, and left the cubs in their usual sleepy darkness. A whimbo-way. Outside the treehouse, where the bright, busy sounds of the day had given way to the soft, soothing sounds of the night. The quiet conversations of frogs. How deep's the water? Knee deep. And the soft cry of the owls. Who keeps saying that joke? And the sigh of the wind. And if you listened very hard, you could almost hear the softest sound of all, a lightning bug's fart.
I don't think it says that.
Oh, no. The sound of lightning bugs switching their lights on and off. A lightning bug's fart would be funnier.
It would be.
Hark! What sound from yonder do I hear? It's a lightning bug fart. But inside the treehouse, Sister Bear wasn't even beginning to fall asleep. That night, the dark didn't seem... Oh, okay. I'm using my finger. So I've got dyslexia, and sometimes when I'm being a little bit too silly, my eyes don't register what the book is supposed to be saying. So I'm using my finger. Are you ready? Okay. That night, the dark didn't seem the least bit quiet and sleepy. In fact, it seemed a little spooky darkness of a scary cave, and the friendly old Chester drawers with the funny clothes tree that Papa had made didn't seem so friendly and funny. They seemed more like cave creatures. So, when Brother decided to tease his little sister a little more by making a wailing sound, a really spooky wailing sound, it gave her quite a scare. "Mama, Papa," she cried, "come quick."
That's not very nice of Big Brother.
No, but big brothers tease little sisters all the time,
Yeah,
and big
it's
sisters tease
expected,
little.
but-
And sometimes pink-haired wives tease their bearded husbands sometimes too.
Yeah, I don't usually try to scare you, though.
You're like a ninja. I turn around and you're right there. Sometimes it scares me.
I can't help that you get surprised by me, but I don't usually try to scare you.
I think she does, but she's just saying she doesn't, so I don't try to scare her back. Kyler scares me.
Yes, he does, and so does your oldest one.
Oh, yeah. Weeby scared me, and then oldest one scared me yesterday really bad. To the point where I think you heard me go, "Ah!" And come quickly they did. Papa rushed into the dark room and tripped over the clothes tree. Mama rushed in after Papa and tripped over him. In the commotion, Sister fell out of bed and landed on top of both of them. Then Brother, who had started it all with a spooky wail, turned on the light. What a mess! Sister, still scared, was holding on to Papa, and Papa was holding on to the toe that he had stubbed, and Mama was looking for the nightcap she had lost in the confusion. All three of them were pretty annoyed with little Brother. Yes, what helps is getting a puppy. That's Jim said that, and Jim's a scientist.
I don't know. No.
That's science.
No, that's not science.
If you know what? If you If you had a puppy, you wouldn't need Channel 13.
I don't have Channel 13.
Well, it's because it's there, but if you get a puppy, you wouldn't need it either.
Well, I don't need it now.
You should. Do you know what's on Channel 13?
No.
And you'll never know till you get a puppy.
How would I know what's on Channel 13 if I got a puppy?
Because they know. Puppies are scientists.
They're not scientists.
That's science.
Tazzy.
It's
No,
science.
they're not.
Puppies are scientists.
No,
they know the science of loving
they're
unconditionally.
Sweet, and they're
not
warm,
sweet. They're not sweet.
And they are fun.
They're warm and they're fun, but they're
scientists.
not sweet. Have you ever licked a puppy? They are not sweet. Remember you said the other day, look, it's a chocolate lab. And I went, really? And then you went, Tazz, what are you doing? I said, it doesn't taste like chocolate. Same reason I'm not allowed to give the cats baths anymore. It turned out to be a very long night in the bear's treehouse, and with this story time. Papa and Mama tried to explain that there was nothing to be afraid of in the dark, except maybe running into your clothes tree and stubbing your toe, but that didn't do any good. Sister absolutely refused to go to sleep with the light off, and Brother positively insisted that he could not sleep with the light on.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Bum, bum, bum. The next morning, the family was very sleepy-eyed. Boy, said Brother, yawning, I sure don't want to go through that another night again. Neither do I, said Papa, and I think I have an idea that might help. He took Sister's hand. Come with me, he said. Where are we going? She wanted to know. Up to the attic. The attic? It's dark in the attic, and even if it's a daytime. He goes, I know, said Papa, but there's something I want to show you. Anyway, there's nothing so special about the dark. It's just part of nature, like light, and your imagination that makes the dark spooky sometimes. What's imagination? Asked Sister, and Miss Christie answered, imagination is when Tazz says stuff, whatever, that's science.
Look at how tired they all look.
This is how Miss Christie looks after I ask her for a puppy 12 times.
Yes.
She's got the same
That's
hat.
exactly how I look.
The same hat. Imagination is what makes us think that chest of drawers and clothes trees are cave creatures. I wish I didn't have one, said Sister. Oh, don't say that, said Papa. A lively imagination is one of the best things a cub can have. It's imagination that lets us paint pictures, make up poems, invent inventions. The trick is to take charge of imagination and not to let it take charge of you. When they got up to the attic, Papa began to rummage through boxes, looking for something. It was a puppy.
I don't think he's got a puppy up there,
He
Tazzy.
might have a puppy up there.
That's not a good place
Maybe
to
they,
store puppies.
maybe the attic is a puppy aquarium.
I don't think you use
Sister,
aquariums for puppies.
You need to read a book, Miss Christie. That's science.
That's not science.
They have catfish and dogfish, Miss Christie. Dog, fish, aquarium, sign from the zodiac. Sign from the zodiac, Leo. Leo, August birthday, August 4th, my birthday, back to puppy.
You're very proud of that, aren't you?
Bling, bling, bling. Me? Sister tried to follow Papa's advice and not let her imagination take charge. And it worked. A spooky shape turned out to be the shadow of some old tools. What looked like a giant was really just piled up furniture. Oh, here it is, said Papa. My old nightlight. The one I used when I was a cub, and I had a little trouble falling asleep in the dark, too. Sister couldn't quite believe that her big, powerful Papa was ever afraid of the dark. Oh, sure, said Papa. Most of us are at one time or the other. Puppy kisses cure everything. That's science.
That is
Jimmy
not
Neufeld is science.
Jim.
Neufeld in German means scientific puppy analyzer.
That's not
Ask
science.
Jim. I bet you it says that.
That's not science.
How about reading the rest of the case? I think I skipped a page. Nope. How about reading the rest of the Case of the Crying Cave? Sister asked Brother later that day. Are you sure you want me to? Said Brother. Sure. I want to know how it turns out. When it turned out that it was nothing very spooky but a terrible wailing noise, it was caused by the wind blowing across an opening in the roof of the cave, like the noise you make when you blow across the top of a bottle. Sister was a little disappointed.
No, that one won't work.
That doesn't work.
You might have to try your other one.
Try this one. Bobby! Bobby! That works, eh?
No, that's not what that...
Listen. Bobby! Bobby!
There you go.
That's it. Now I'd laugh if Puppy showed up, because that's a puppy call. Did I show you my moose call? I learned a moose call one time. Ready? Remind me moose call after. I'll finish the book and I'll do my moose call. And that night, when she and little brothers were all settled down in the cozy glow of Papa's old nightlight, she said, I was very disappointed by the way the case of the crying cave ended. Sometimes it takes a long time to read a book with me, huh? Why? Said Brother. Because, she said, I was hoping the wailing would be a really spooky, scary monster. And she leaned down from her bunk over little Brother's and made a spooky, scary monster face and said, Adam, and Brother said, cut that out. And Sister went right to sleep. But Brother, he laid awake for quite some time, listening to the hoots of the owls and thinking that maybe he'd had enough of mysteries for a while. There you go. Imagination. I can play tricks on you, and it can play tricks on you, and it can also be a most amazing thing because I use my imagination today. Okay, do you remember the moose call I told you to do? Do you want to try? Does anybody want to try? This is how you do a moose call. Ready, Miss Christie? Put your hands like this so I can see. You got to put your thumbs together. Then you go like this, and you have to let your thumbs slide up very tight. Fingers in like that. Fingers over like that. Then this is the part that's hard. I don't know if you can see this. You turn your thumbs outward like this, so that it makes it like that. Can you see that? And you see that little hole that's right there? You see that little hole? Right by where your right there.
I don't have a hole.
Go like this. Make this finger go up a little bit there. Now do you got a hole?
Yep.
Ready? Go like this. Ready? You got to bring your hands out like this. Your fingers out like that. Here, moosey, 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 moosey. Here, moosey, 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 moosey. Here, moosey, 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 moosey. That's how you do a moose call.
That's very complicated.
Yeah, this doesn't work. Moosey. Anyways, everybody, thank you very much for tuning in to Tazzy Read Stuff and Miss Christie pillow throwing thing. That's what it is.
I think it's more like Miss Christie puts up with Tazz.
I think it is, but I'm awesome. Just to let you know, in case you didn't know that, I'm pretty awesome. I feel awesome today because I got to make people laugh this week. Lots of things this week I did. Very proud of myself. Really good school presentations and things like that. So once again, if you would like me to come and read to your school, just get your parents to get a hold of your teacher, or have your teacher get a hold of me at BigDaddyTazz with 2Z.com. And also, if you are in need of some laughter, just give me a message at BigDaddyTazz.com and we'll work something out. That's what we do. So, Justin, please get your mom to email Kelly, and I will come in and read the book to you. And I already know which book I'm going to read. It's going to be Howard B. Wigglebottom Learns About Bullies, because that's one of Justin's favorite books. Anyways, in a world where you choose to be anything that you want, please always choose to be kind. And it's easy peasy to be kind to the people that are being kind to you. But when people are being unkind to you, that's a real challenge to try to be kind back to them. And sometimes being kind is just not saying anything mean and just walking away. So try very hard to be kind. If you find that yourself that you're not being kind to somebody, that's just the way life is sometimes. Sorry to tell you, that's the way life is sometimes. Sometimes our heart doesn't work as fast as our mouth, and our brain doesn't work as fast as our hands. So sometimes we use our hands to be mean to somebody, and sometimes we use our words. And if that happens, then you have to apologize to the person and mean your apology, and remember to forgive yourself as well. That's very important, because sometimes we forget to forgive ourselves, right? Because we're not kind to ourselves either. And don't worry about being perfect, because in all that you say and all that you do, you never have to be perfect. You've just got to be you. So I will talk to you on Monday. I have a big project Monday morning, Miss Christie, for a whole bunch of students in Labrador, and I have to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning to do it.
Whoa!
I have to be on actually have to be on my Zoom call at 6 o'clock our time in the morning.
You'll be up early then.
I'll be up early.
Yeah.
I'll be up at 5:58.
No.
So
you
tomorrow,
couldn't get
enjoy
it
your day tomorrow. Oh no, I'll be up at 5 o'clock for sure.
at the latest, because
Mhm.
you tend not to sleep well when you think you might. There's a chance you might be late.
Yeah.
For
Oh,
so.
when I have to catch flights and stuff.
Yeah.
It's been over a year since I've been on a plane. You know.
It's been
Yeah, a long time.
7 or 8 years since I've been on a plane.
Yeah. Well, that's because of the incident. There's no incident. I'm just being silly with Miss Christie. So anyway, we're trying to wrap the show up, and Miss Christie keeps talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. I don't know what to do. Okay, well, that means we're ending the show. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. May your dreams be cheery and your dreams be bright. Good night, all my friends. Good night. Sleep tight, all my friends. Sleep tight. Sleep tight, all my friends. Sleep tight. May your dreams be so silly till the morning light. Good night, all my friends. Good night. Yasminka, time to brush your teeth. Justin, I will talk to you soon. Lots of love to everybody from Miss Christie and I. Boo-doo-boo. And like Jimmy says, a puppy will get us up at 4 o'clock. That's perfect.
No, thank you.
That's it.
No, thank you.
We need a... do you know why? You know, they can tell what time it is. Because it's a watchdog. We're going to get a puppy.
No.
Oh, she said maybe.